What's up? What it do, cyber world? It's your girl, Ash Brown, and this is my weekly recap of The House of Dragon, darling. My favorite TV show that I've been waiting, a little over 2 years to come back. How disrespectful. Just how disrespectful was that? But it's okay. It's neither here nor there. It's back. And my expectations for this episode 1, A Son for a Son. I'm not going to spill too much tea on this episode. Just in case some of you guys are seeing this for the first time and you're just like, oh my gosh, I want to catch on this. I don't want to ruin it for you. So I'm going to give my general take on this first episode. Just first, immediately, it was really awesome seeing Winterfell. I was like, oh my God, it's Winterfell. Like, I was so excited. So that's in the first scene. That's, give me a little taste, little sliver. But, it was really good. Okay, so to recap the first season. At the end of the first season, Rhaenyra's son, she sends them to go get work because they're building their army. And the younger son, I believe, Lucas, or Lucius, whatever his name was, he was killed by his uncle's dragon. That's essentially what happened. He was killed. Now, although the uncle did not intend to kill him, I don't believe that was the intent. The dragon just kind of took over and just did his own thing and just killed him. So, starting off now with season 2, I was expecting first scene just like bloodbath after bloodbath after bloodbath. And it was not like that. It was not like that. You get to see Rhaenyra grieve. You know, I think they said that she had one line this whole episode. And I was like, oh my gosh, she only had one line? And I looked at it again. I was like, oh yeah, she did. She didn't really talk much this episode. And there's just a lot that I felt like, I don't know, it just didn't really hit the spot yet. And I know that this is only episode 1. We got 9 more to go. But because this had been building up for the last 2 years. And so when her son had died at the end of season 1, and they showed her, you're just like, oh my God, like she is going to come for it. She's coming for them. She's coming for all of it. So this first episode, while it was good to lay down the groundwork of what is to come, because, talk about blood and cheese. You'll know. Once you see the episode, you know what I'm talking about. But, I would say I expected a lot more blood and carnage. I expected a lot more blood and carnage. A lot of stuff was also explained. Like, me and a friend of mine, we have been watching the show and following it for years. And one thing that she was like, well, how did word get out, especially to, the, what is it, the Greens? Yeah. How did word get to the Greens, that Aemon had, killed his nephew, essentially. And it come to find out that obviously he was talking with someone, and we pretty much figured out that somebody must have gotten word out, and it got to Daemon, and that's who, he shared it to Rhaenyra. Alicent is absolutely a hoe. She is a hoe. She is a whole hoe, y'all. Oh my gosh. She's a whole hoe. I mean, it's just definitely, might as well, right? Nothing else going on good in their life, so might as well go be a hoe. But yeah, so she has a very interesting cut buddy. We'll say that. She's got an interesting cut buddy. Someone that I didn't foresee. Well, I don't know. You just never know. But, so, okay. The Greens, they, They had the little guy, the strange guy from the first season, the one with the foot fetish. He just does all the dirty work and, likes to get paid under the table and all that good stuff. So he found out who leaked the word of, Aemon and what he had done. And they found the person and they basically, disposed of them, so to speak. So that was interesting. Because I just knew, I was like, okay, where they were flying and how they were, in and out of storms and everything like that, there's no way that anyone at the castle would have known that, number one, they were out there, and number two, that happened. So it was interesting. Blood and cheese. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that down the line, because I know that that's a really big talk on social media now. But overall, I think it was a good, although a bit unclimactic opening episode. We've been waiting for 2 years, and yes, I'm going to keep on putting that. We've been waiting for 2 freaking years. So we were ready for just some real, episode 2, I definitely think that things have taken quite a quick and swift turn. And there will definitely be more blood. Way more blood. It should be interesting. But like I said, good, decent opening episode. But absolutely waiting for the next. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And then I made one of those cute little AI avatars of House of the Dragon. And you guys should as well. Maybe I'll put that in the description of this. And that's basically it. So I'm just going to talk about my show, yes. And then to hear that it's not going to come back for like another 3 years. I'm like, y'all are just really just torturing me. Just torture. 3 years. I hope that's a really ugly and dirty rumor. But we will see. All right. That's the end of it. All right. To the goddess.